The timer would start when Bonk starts moving after I gain control. I have a 21-second delay on my timer, so I guess we should just go ahead. In 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is a game released by Hudson Soft in 1994 for the Super Nintendo. It had a very small print, and it's the 4th game in the Bonk series, I guess. It's pretty different from pretty much all of them, because a lot of the mechanics are not particularly familiar, and did the stream die? Because I could just restart.
No, it looks like everything's okay.
Okay, because I'm getting confused by the IRC in chat. And I'm already losing like 5 seconds because I got distracted by that.
No, it looks like you're fine, man.
Okay, so this is like the standard route for crab person. You okay, so first I should explain power-ups. I guess orange flowers drop meat, and every time you eat meat, you power up. Every time you power up, you can like stun enemies by headbutting the ground. And if you get 2 meats in a row without losing your power up, you become invincible for a short amount of time. So it's called crab percent because you turn into a crab to like just skip out of the game. You get turned into a crab by getting crushed by walls or by entering warp zones. Right now I got turned into a crab so I can quick kill the boss in the first area. So I just lost my first power up because I spent a lot of time without getting more meat. And this is pretty much the end of the first world. There's just like 2 screens left. This is a really hard time server to get. I hope I get it. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. That's pretty cool. So, right at the start of the screen, there should be another meat, like right here, and I will just get it. So, you become basically. Oh shit! That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to jump that high. So you become invincible, and if you stomp on the ground, enemies die immediately. That's what you do in this area to save time. Now we're at the first boss. Boss fights are pretty similar between each of them. In this one, you just like jump on top of it. Oh, damn! That's not supposed to happen. So normally this boss takes 4 hits, but since I got hit, it took 7. Thankfully, my PB is shit, and I'm still like 3 seconds ahead. I guess I should have the chat open. If anyone has any questions, please let me know.
If we have time, I actually have several donations to read off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, while they're asking their questions, I guess. $5 donation from Josh F. He says, nice marathon, put this towards VVV. $5 from Yona, again for VVV. $10 from Fiery Lionheart, $5 on the CD, $5 on Donkey. Another $5 from Yona. It says, well, might as well donate for more VVV. Keep up the good work. $30 from Melissa V for VVV. $9 from Johnny Mac W. $5 for the CD. $2 for PBD. $2 for Dark Souls. Thanks, donation checkers. $7 for Cyborg 004. And $35 from Missy. VVB, thanks for being a legend. That's what it says.
So this stem so far is pretty good. You're supposed to enter this screen at around 4:25 or so. So I'm glad I'm doing okay. So I guess one of the mechanics I didn't explain yet is that Bonk's main way of attacking is headbutting stuff, and you can bounce off walls doing this. And that's used in a lot of places to save on, I guess, like climbing stuff. Also, you can bounce infinitely off enemies like I'm doing right now, unless you mess it up, like I just did. And this is where crack percent comes into play. If I can turn on the goddamn TV. Okay. So, this is the first warp in the game. You can turn into a flying crab and you shoot stuff, and you shoot tiny crabs. And there's these giant faces that drop items, and you have to shoot them. So, if you go a bit, I guess, up, there's like a ton of faces you can shoot. And every 100 smileys you collect, you get an extra life. This causes a bit of lag and loses like maybe 1 or 2 seconds. And in this first bonus stage, I guess, or warp zone, you can't see what the power-ups are, so you just have to guess on what they are. So, the blue hearts give you extra heart containers. You can't really lose them except during one boss battle in stage 3. Thankfully we skipped that boss due to crack percent. So more about this game. Each time you grab some meat, you change forms. Each form has a different name. So, normal form is Bonk. Then if you grab one meat, you turn into Fester, which is like a bird kind of looking dude. And then if you grab a second piece of meat, you turn into Crunk, which is like invincible and can insta-kill enemies if he stomps on the ground. So, this is the hardest part of the run for me, because you have to go really fast, but you can't really control where you're going because it's like low gravity and shit. And right after this, there's like the hardest skip in the game, which I'm gonna try to do, but if I don't get it, it's like a 45-second loss, I want to say. I can get it pretty consistently, but since it's a marathon, I don't want to push my luck.
The chat wants to know what your nationality is.
I am Mexican. I'm gonna just position myself properly. I got it. That's like a 45-second skip.
Oh, nice.
This is the first time I've actually gotten it in a run. So I'm pretty excited about that. Just so you know, this is not world record material like at all, but it's gonna be like sub 30, hopefully. So if I can beat my estimate, I'm gonna be really happy. So one of the biggest things in the game is bouncing off stuff, and if you mash really hard, you can get really like huge height. Fortunately, the controls are very floaty, so sometimes I don't get the rage jumps well. Jump, 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 meat. So this is the second hardest part of the run, I would say. You have to mash really hard, or you won't make this in one cycle. I am not going to make it, I don't think. I almost got it, that's pretty good. I usually get all 3 jumps without having to bounce off the edge, so the fact that I didn't fall down is pretty good. This is another run killer. So normally you want to be a crab most of the time, but in this room, getting turned into a crab is GG because you lose like 3 minutes. So this level is called Crabless Lake because if you get turned into a crab, you can't go. You cannot go up waterfalls. Also, I guess I should explain what candy does. Pink candy turns you into small bonk, and blue candy turns you into large bonk. Large bonk is not useful at all except for like one boss battle. And small bonk is useful to get access to the crab percent areas. Right now, I have to do a bonus game. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Shit. I'm losing time because of a fucking bonus game. Okay, should be the one at the end. Okay, so normally you want to end the bonus game as fast as you can, so you don't have to waste time on it. During the casual playthrough, you can just get a ton of lives and shit. Here you can get like a ton of so you have to hit this block in a particular way. Okay, there we go. If you grab that candy, it's GG because it turns into normal bonk and you can't access this room. And it's time for another crab orb. I didn't get it in one cycle, it's really random. But now I'm gonna get turned into a crab and enter the second crab orb. So I guess it's time. I can actually read chat now. So I've been playing this game for, I want to say, 4 months now, maybe 5. I've been playing it since early February. I actually bought a box copy, which I kinda regret because I found out that it's on Virtual Console. Hey John. Yeah, I can say jalapeno if you want. This is on the Super Nintendo. It's also on Virtual Console.
This game is really bizarre.
That's pretty much the reason I started running it. My friend is like really into the Bonk series, and I found a speedrun that did this route, and that's how I got into it. And the developers were doing pretty hard drugs, I'm not gonna lie, because this isn't even the weirdest Bonk game, which is something. I also run Bonk 3, which is a lot more weird in my opinion, or weirder. Damn, I lost an extra heart because I grabbed one of those containers. I don't think I'll need it, but it's kinda shitty. Okay, this one should have the warp. Yep. So now I just skipped all of World 4, which is a shame because it's my favorite world in the game. I am wearing a yellow shirt, so maybe I am YSG.
You wish.
I wish I was as awesome and based as Blue Glass. So, time for more crap. This is, like, if you don't know about the warps, this is the only level that you actually play as a crab. I usually just sit at the bottom because it reduces lag and makes the auto-scroller like 2 minutes. Oh fuck, my splits! Wow, I'm really ahead. Yeah, I usually just hit it because I just sit here because it's like 5 to 10 seconds faster. And you can get a few extra lives, but it's not really worth it because you can also run the risk of losing hearts like I just did. So this next world, this is round 5 or world 5 or stage, whatever. You have to do a boss rush. The problem is that to do this boss rush effectively, you have to set it up on the previous screen, I guess. If you don't, si quieres que hable en español, solo dime y yo puedo hablar en español, pero preferiría hablar en inglés para que me entiendan. So you have to get 2 pieces of meat in this next level, so you can do a quick kill on 2 bosses. The phases just damage you for like half a heart or something. I do not want to fall down. If I fall down, it's a really costly time loss. Fucking fire. Really? That fucking dragonfly. I'm not even gonna blame the game, that's just me being shit. Choking intensifies. Okay, so what you wanna do is grab this piece of meat. Then jump up and hopefully don't get hit by the fucking dragonfly. Drop down. And we got it. That sets up the quick kill on the next boss. It dies in I don't care if Studio Spanish was sexier. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to play a game that's really weird. So this boss is called Blue Balls. And normally it takes like around 3 to 4 minutes, but if I am drunk or butthead, whatever you want to call it, I can just kill him in like 5 to 10 seconds. So now I am going to turn into Fester, which is the yellow Bonk. And it should kill the boss in the banana dragon thing in like, I want to say 7 hits. Never mind, I got hit because I'm bad. Expect an additional cycle because I'm bad. So now I want to be Big Bonk for this next boss. This next boss can like get rid of your health. It's like a kabuki bunny thing, I guess. And you just smash and hope you don't fall down. That's the entire strat for this boss. That was a faster kill than usual, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, that boss can take away your hearts. Crab percent is basically over by now, because I don't get to turn into a crab again for the rest of the speedrun, unfortunately. So this boss is pretty hard. You can one-cycle it, but unfortunately I already missed the chance to do that, because you have to jump when it's coming down, and it's really hard to do. Oh! What? Why is this game being so weird? I shouldn't have been able to one-cycle it. Well, I mean, it's just making me look better, but... Bonk is a caveman, so he's wearing a glove thing. It's not really a skirt. So you use Igor to hit this boss. That should be enough. This is probably the hardest boss in the game when you first play it. When I first played it, took me like an hour to beat this guy. But once you know about the Igor strats, it's actually one of the easiest ones in the game. It just takes a long time. He takes about 6 hits with Igor. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get damage here because I didn't intend to grab the thing. But hey, whatever. The fact that I'm doing okay is good enough for me. So again, Igor, and then you jump. I just mash and hope you don't get hit. Sometimes if you are not fast enough and get trapped between the flower and the boss, you won't take damage for some reason. One more cycle and he should be dead. You cannot speed up this fight, it's impossible. And it should be dead now. Whoa, that audio popping. I am 1 minute behind my PP, that's okay, honestly. As long as I don't shit up the next world, which is probably going to happen. But I have 12 lives, so I have like a huge security net, and I forgot to get my fucking strats TXT. Because I haven't memorized the final boss's pattern yet. So I have to use a TXT to tell me what to do. That dragon thing, I forgot his name. He's the final boss. If you don't time the mashing correctly, it's pretty hard to... Actually, I'm just gonna shut up for this section because it's really hard. So if you want to read donations, that's fine.
Ah, excellent timing. Okay, the next game that's coming up is Cyborg 009, and we have a donation war for character choice. And just a moment ago, the only donation was $7 for 004. We just had a $7 1 cent donation from Bedged for 006. He says, 004 a shit. So thank you, Bedged. If you guys want to get in on that donation war, now's the time, because Bonk's going to be over real soon.
So that's a strat I just missed. You can use that tank guy to bounce up to this ledge, but it's really hard. Well, that's thankful. Thank you, Dragonfly. It boosted me up. Normally you have to do like a ton of shit with Big Bonk to get up here. But you can just bounce off dudes and walls. I'm gonna be using this because I don't want to do the safe strat. Not the safe strat, the risky strat. This is the safe strat. So this level is called Invisible Bonk because if you get drunk, which is like this dude, and you turn big, you can turn invisible. I think I'm gonna be going for marathon safe strats just because I am really scared of this level, but I'm not sure yet. I'll decide in the next 5 seconds. Fuck it, YOLO. Please don't fuck me, snail. Please don't fuck me, snail. Please don't fuck me, snail. Okay, we did it. And I fucked it up. I'm a shit. Whatever, I still got it. I fucking bonked my Igor away. So you want to be small for this section so you can Igor across platforms. I'm still gonna activate this in case I fuck up. I hope I don't, but just to be safe. You never can be too safe at a marathon. Whoa, that was scary. If I touch that, I'm fucked because I... Okay, that's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God it's not like a fake accent. I am from Mexico and this is my real voice. Like, it gets a bit higher pitched if I try to talk in English for whatever reason, but it works for me, honestly. Time for the final boss. Usually if you like get here with any power-ups, you can freeze the boss in place and the event won't trigger for a bit. Like the event that causes the final boss to start. It just won't trigger. Yes, Bonk does club with his teeth. Unfortunately, this boss causes some audio popping, so excuse that. So, hopefully I'm in the magic pixel. I didn't get the cannonball in time. But usually, you won't get hit if you stand in this particular place. Hopefully I can get it again. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so now I should turn into bigger Bonk, I guess. Yep. So now, Series 4 is actually my favorite cyborg in the series, so please mind your language. He's pretty shit in the game though. So if you jump too early or too late, the boss can actually juke you and you have to spend one more cycle on him. Hopefully it won't happen. Usually the magic spot is like the middle palm tree and this pile of rubble. Like if you jump from there, sometimes you won't like dodge. Yeah, Bonk will keep getting bigger each cycle, after each phase of the boss. Well, except the next one, he doesn't get bigger in that one. But after the... So timing ends on, after the fourth phase of the boss, I guess. Which should be then... After this one's... Like, the next one's the third one, and after that one is... when timing ends. I'll let you know. Just because I get confused by it even myself. So it's rush. Fuck, I didn't hit it. Jump. No, it's rush, then jump. He's gonna stop. Damn, he's gonna back up. He's gonna stop again. He's gonna jump. He's gonna rush. Back up, back up. Then he's gonna jump. Then he's gonna stop. Then he's gonna rush. Then he's gonna stop again. He's gonna back up and then he's gonna rush. He's gonna jump. He's gonna rush. Still not time. Also, this run is deathless, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is the final phase of the boss. Bonk is pretty much the size of the world now. And time. 31:13 on my end. That's pretty decent.
Just real quick, I want to note that there's been a $9 donation for Cyborg number 3, so currently that is in the lead.
Oh man, someone wants their wife to be on stream.
So I think there's only a few seconds left to get those donations in, so if you guys have a Cyborg that you want to pick, I mean, now's the time. There's literally no time left.
The credits are pretty good, but I'm just gonna turn this off because we're pressed for time.